She came to a lonely Montana ranch expecting to cook for a man with only weeks left to live. But one homemade Sunday supper awakened forgotten memories, restored a broken heart, and started a miracle no doctor could explain. Stay with Westward Echoes to discover how one meal changed everything forever. The crisp autumn wind swept across the rolling hills of western Montana as 27-year-old Clara Bennett stepped off a weathered bus carrying only a worn leather suitcase and her late grandmother's treasured recipe notebook. After losing her cafe job in Billings, she accepted an offer to become the live-in cook at the famous Brooks Ranch, hoping this fresh start would change her own life. The ranch hands who welcomed her looked tired and discouraged. They quietly explained that the owner, 58-year-old Ethan Brooks, had withdrawn from everyone after losing his beloved wife, Sarah, and receiving heartbreaking medical news. They warned Clara not to expect conversation because Ethan rarely left his bedroom and almost never finished the meals left outside his door. As Clara looked across the sprawling ranch, she noticed broken fences, neglected gardens, and silent barns that once must have been full of life. The entire property seemed to share its owner's sadness. Inside the farmhouse, she met Martha, the loyal housekeeper who had cared for the Brooks family for nearly 30 years. Martha confessed that nothing anyone tried had brought Ethan back from despair. Clara simply smiled and replied that every person deserved kindness before judgment. Without wasting another moment, she entered the old country kitchen where dusty shelves held forgotten jars of preserves, herbs, and family recipes. She scrubbed every counter until it sparkled, sharpened old kitchen knives, and gathered fresh vegetables, beef, butter, and apples from the pantry. Soon the comforting aroma of slow-cooked beef stew, fluffy buttermilk biscuits, and warm apple pie drifted through every hallway of the silent farmhouse. Even the ranch hands paused outside the kitchen, smiling as familiar memories filled the air. Martha whispered that the house finally smelled like home again. Carrying the dinner tray upstairs, Clara gently knocked on Ethan's bedroom door. Without looking at her, he quietly thanked her but insisted he wasn't hungry. Clara calmly placed the tray beside the window anyway and softly said, "My grandmother always believed every meal deserves at least one honest bite." She left without another word. Alone in the quiet room, Ethan stared at the steaming meal while the rich scent reminded him of happier Sundays long ago. Slowly, almost without realizing it, he reached for the spoon. Downstairs, Clara smiled quietly, believing that sometimes the first step toward healing begins not with medicine, but with a warm meal and a little hope. The next morning, Martha quietly discovered Ethan's breakfast plate completely empty, something she had not seen in months. Hope slowly returned to the farmhouse as Clara continued preparing wholesome meals using fresh vegetables from the garden, homemade bread, and recipes passed down through generations. Instead of asking Ethan about his illness, she spoke about simple joys, funny moments from her cafe days, and the beauty of Montana's golden mornings. Little by little, Ethan began listening. A few days later, he surprised everyone by walking downstairs for Sunday supper. Clara had prepared roasted chicken with garlic butter, creamy mashed potatoes, sweet corn, homemade gravy, and Sarah's favorite peach cobbler. At first, silence filled the dining room, but then Ethan quietly admitted that the meal reminded him of the happiest Sundays he had shared with his late wife. For the first time in many months, genuine laughter echoed through the old farmhouse. The following weeks brought remarkable changes. Ethan started joining the ranch hands outside, checking fences, feeding horses, and watching the sunrise from the front porch. His doctor, Daniel Harris, noticed steady improvement during every visit. Although Ethan still needed treatment, his strength, appetite, and determination continued growing beyond everyone's expectations. Clara reminded him that healing wasn't only about medicine. It also came from purpose, friendship, and never facing life's burdens alone. Wanting to restore the ranch's joyful spirit, Clara organized another Sunday supper and invited every ranch hand, neighbor, and Ethan's children, Michael and Emily, who had stayed away believing their father wanted to be left alone. When they arrived, years of misunderstanding melted away as Ethan embraced them with tears in his eyes. The farmhouse that had once been filled with silence now overflowed with laughter, conversation, and the comforting smell of home-cooked food. Several days later, Dr. Harris reviewed Ethan's newest medical reports and smiled warmly. While continued treatment remained necessary, the frightening decline had slowed dramatically, and his overall condition had improved far more than anyone had expected. Ethan knew the greatest miracle wasn't simply better health. It was discovering a reason to keep living. As another golden Montana sunset painted the sky, he thanked Clara for bringing hope back into his life, reuniting his family, and reminding him that every new day is a gift worth embracing. From that season forward, the Brooks Ranch became famous for its weekly Sunday suppers, where neighbors gathered to share food, friendship, and kindness. People traveled from nearby towns not only for the delicious meals but also for the inspiring story of a lonely rancher whose life changed because one young cook refused to let hope disappear. If this heartwarming story touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for Westward Echoes, where every story reminds us that compassion, courage, and love can change a life forever.